Almost every home in America has a landscape, which is a liability to the homeowner. To keep up your landscape, make it look nice, you have to pay a lot of money for someone to do it or do it yourself, which costs you a lot of time. And either way, you have to pay for all the materials to do so. You have to spend the time to do it. You have to buy all the tools like lawnmowers and trimmers, and you have to pay for fertilizer and Roundup chemicals. And for what? All it does is make your yard look nice. Like, people will look at your yard from the street and be like, oh, it looks nice, yeah. And maybe a nice mowed lawn will allow you to go out and play a game of catch with your kids. And that's great. You just spent thousands of dollars to make your yard look nice and so you could play a game of catch. So this is a big problem. Another thing with landscapes, I used to be a landscaper, and I did it for 2 years, and we would put this chemical in every one of our clients' yards called Roundup. And this chemical kills your weeds. So you put it and it kills the weeds. It's great. It kills the weeds. But actually, it's really bad. It's really bad. Roundup is known to cause cancer and many other negative health effects. It's directly linked to autism, and this Roundup is the #1 most produced chemical in the world, and its only use is to be dumped out in your yard. That's it. So I'll be told by my boss to go put Roundup in people's yards. I'll spray it, fertilizers too, you spray it, and yeah, that's it. And then 2 minutes later, the homeowner will come out and be like, all right, kids, you go out and play. And then these kids will go run around and the dogs will go run around and I just sprayed chemicals. It's caused cancer. And dogs will go out and eat the grass and just lick the ground because they're dumb. And it's cancer. I just put cancer. Oh, it's so bad. It's this is a huge problem, actually. So many people put Roundup in their yards, and it's getting in the water supply. You can't filter it out, and it's just nonstop. It's just nonstop chemicals. Chemicals. I'm passionate about this. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is where I came up with my idea called Guerrilla Gardenscape Services. Name I just made up just now on the spot. Anyway, so this is a solution to all these problems. Instead of paying someone else to come to your yard and do your landscape, you pay me and I'll come to your yard and do your landscape, but I'll turn your lame landscape that does nothing into a beautiful garden. So instead of having shrubs that you have to trim every week, and it costs money and labor to trim your shrubs, and all it does is look nice. Oh, that's it. Instead, I'll put berry bushes in your yard that you don't have to trim, and you don't have to put chemicals and fertilizers on, and you get fresh fruits and berries. It's delicious. You go out and you get fruits, and it's great. It's a better solution. And you could also put veggies in your yard, and I could put fruit trees. And so instead of just having a landscape that does nothing besides look nice, you have a landscape that provides you with food, and it's great. And it's a way better solution. And so instead of lawns that have to be fertilized and mowed all the time, which just costs money and time, instead you could put moss instead of grass, and that doesn't have to be fertilized or mowed, and it's green. It does the same thing. You could run around on it, and it's it's just an alternative that's just more sustainable and better for everyone. So that's my business idea. Turning landscapes into gardens solves many problems, costs a lot less money, and it's more delicious. You get food. So thank you for listening.